enensi yalibadde n'ababaka nga 15 kubanga tosobola kungamba mu the more the MPs the more the services delivered to the people, but in fact it is the opposite. Sente zisasula omubaka wa parliament kati babagulire emmotoka amafuta ababaka waliwo n'abenjawulo mukko be bawaayo obuntu obwenjawulo mukko abali eri ku regime. Kakati bw'otunuulira ne bannansi bonna bali totally suffocated, they have lost everything including their minds. Kati kyekiseera ffe abamu ku babaka abakyetegerera okugamba enough is enough. Bano ababaka be bagenda okuleeta abasatu tebeetaagisa ate n'ekyokubiri tuli ababaka 5 at least twalibadde tuleeta etteeka nga buli district eriwo mu Uganda ekiikirwa ababaka 2, omubaka omusajja n'omubaka omukyala. Ne bwe tunakirowoozesa nti ebyobufuzi ye alpha and omega, bannansi ne basigala nga bafaanana nga bwe bafaanana, ate ne bannansi ne baleeta ekika ky'abantu abatategerekeka wano mu parliament. Olumu abamu beekwasa mbu ku geeti waliwo omuzimu, mbw'oli ajja n'obwongo bwe bw'atuukawo ku geeti mbw'omuzimu ne gumwambala n'obwongo bwe bwonna ne bugendera awo. Naye ekyo nze ng'omusajja akkiriza Katonda ndowooza kiva ku kika ky'abantu be mulonda.
Ky'okugujula bu district n'ekyalo kifuke district tekijja kuyamba bantu kufuna buweereza butuufu mu mirimu, tekijja kwongera musolo gukuŋŋaanyizibwa, tekijja kwongera byanjigiriza kugenda mu maaso. Parliament omwaka mulamba guyise nga njiwadde amabago ng'ekimu ku byo byandibadde biyamba eggwanga ababaagala nnyo zi district addeko kugenda mu kintu ekinene kye twayita advanced devolution, enkola erimu okugabana obuyinza n'ensimbi mu ngeri etegerekeka. Kubanga abantu baffe babawadde zi district bw'obabuuza babawadde ki?
Ate bo balowooza nti kye balowooza kye kitegerekeka, n'abatategeera nabo balowooza bye balowooza bye bitegerekeka. Kyemuva mulaba nti kati eggwanga we tuli buli omu yeebuuza munne kiki etuzaako. Ffe abali mu parliament tubuuza abalonzi kiki etuzaako, n'abalonzi batubuuza kiki kyemuzaako.
Ku baana bammwe abaagala okugenda ku ssomero, ku malwaliro ageetaaga okubeera mu mbeera ennungi, ku makubo amabi agali mu bitundu byammwe, ku bwavu oli mu kitundu kyammwe, singa nkira ne nangirira nti bawadde district bamba wadde ki? Ndowooza nti abakulembeze abo balina okuyamba abantu be bakulembera babatwale ku kisingako awo, okusinga okubatwala mu byobufuzi ebyekiyita mu luggya ebyokugujulagujula ebitundu. Sibikirizaamu, era ffe mu DF ekiwandiiko kyaffe kye twakola kye nakolamu ababago g'amateeka genda mu parliament ebyo twabiwakanya nga twogera ku buyinza obugenda mu bitundu mu ngeri y'omuggundu, obuyinza obw'okukulembera abantu, obuyinza obw'ensimbi ozikozesa okusinziira ku bwetaavu bw'abantu. So siba bubajjobajjo bwa district n'ebintu ebifaana bwe bityo ne constituencies.
Kati ne tubeera nga tuli mu total confusion, just a smaller group of people etutte ensi yaffe mu direction buli omu gye yeebuuza etuuseyo etya era egendayo etya, kubanga abantu abasinga abaali badde batakinga role of leadership basazeewo kuba highly compromised. Kubanga olwaleero bw'obuuza omubaka wa parliament omubuuza nti ekizibu kyange ekinnuma ennyo mu bitundu byaffe ze constituency, nga n'ebitundu ebirala bye baateekawo biganye okufunctioning. Naye era ekyo kiddayo eri abalonzi, kubanze ntera okugamba buli mulonzi afaanana n'omubaka wa parliament. Bw'oba oyagala okumanya ekifaananyi kya Uganda, you don't need to go to the villages, just come to parliament. You will see how Uganda looks. You will know how Uganda thinks. You will know ebirowoozo bya Uganda bwe babiprojectingamu wano. Kuba bw'obeera n'omukulembezewo n'akugamba nti currently nti executive eyisiza ate it is going to pass. Kubanga bw'otunuulira bannaffe wano batono nnyo kati abakyalina spine ezisobola okuyimirirawo ku nsonga. Museveni's politics of divide and rule will never end. He uses divide and rule policies. Because if you see an area like Wakiso district, Wakiso should have had new more 20 or 10 or more constituencies. But they don't want to create them because he has no interest there. Under the politics of gerrymandering, you create a unit where you see support. Where you don't expect support, you don't create a unit. Someone telling you is going to create a what in Kachimbiri, Kasese, Tororo, but then he forgets Wakiso, where he sleeps, where he passes, where even he hears people, the leaders of the area, demanding for the new constituencies. But of course, I am not part of those who think many constituencies have to be created. I'm part of the members who think that even the number of constituencies we have currently are so many, we should reduce them to the 1962 creation, such that at least the taxpayers can feel the impact of leadership. But currently, we have so many members, so many representatives, but their impact on the ground is hardly felt. The voters there can hardly feel the impact of the people they elect to the political offices. Why? Politics today is highly commercialized. Politics today serves a smaller group of people, does not serve a bigger number of Ugandans. Don't be surprised when you hear someone saying, the president has said, the president does not own Uganda. He's a human being like me. He has a political office, I have a political office, we all have political offices. But if we combine the good ideas, this country can go forward. But if we only think that just one person and a smaller group from the executive would have their interests be passed by parliament, then I'm yet to see the voters down there chasing their members of parliament because they will not see any impact of their voting. The new constituencies are unnecessary. Why should you create them at this time? Political gerrymandering during political seasons, during election time is unnecessary. It shouldn't happen now. Ugandans are grappling in poverty. We have the debt burden is ever increasing. So if you create new, more administrative units, it calls for more administrative costs. The voter down there is going through a lot. The infrastructures are totally down. There is no any part of Uganda which has any functioning infrastructures. So if the executive thinks that political gerrymandering in a election, during the election time is a priority, then I call them to go back to order. Because at the moment, we have very many challenges affecting not only us parliament, including all Ugandans. The hospitals are not functioning. The roads are in a dilapidated state. Government servants, the servants are not being paid. Civil servants are not paid on time. You see, of recent, the teachers want to strike. They are proposed they want to go on strike. Why? They are not paid of what government had promised them. So if you hear any member of parliament proposing that we should create new administrative units currently, then that member of parliament is out of order. I would think that even a sober member of parliament would be thinking about reversing to the original 1962 districts Uganda had before. Because if you could even have an idea that each district can be represented by only 2 members of parliament, a woman member of parliament and maybe a male member of parliament. But if you hear every time politicking 24/7, vis-a-vis poor service delivery, then you have a lot of question marks. Don't be surprised if you see the public raising against their members of parliament because they will cease to have any impact to their society they are supposed to represent. I know that a Speaker of Parliament may operate under certain political pressures, but the country doesn't belong to Museveni and his group. This is the Republic of Uganda. It belongs to all Ugandans. So his ideas should be included when we are debating. I am a member of parliament. I say no to more new administrative units. If you had, we created so many cities. They are not operating because they lack operational funds. So many municipalities. When we are traversing, I sit on a committee, Park Local Government Committee, but I got surprised there are even in some towns or cities which are in the middle of forests. you say monkey passing and then they tell you the monkey is in the city. That's how funny our country has become. So as a member of parliament, I would suggest that all my colleagues should support me. We shouldn't create any more districts. We understand that we are under a political season. A certain section of people wants to be appeased by the executive, but if you stand enough and you operate soberly, we shall have a sober Uganda.
What do you make